everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly. A very happy Friday out there to everybody watching. Today, I want to sit down. I want to share only five new release products of 2019 that are my favorite. I narrowed it down to 5. It was really hard. But anyways, if you want to know what I think were my top 5 for the year, go ahead, stay tuned because we're going to get into it. Okay, I do want to say that these are just my opinions, what I ended up buying as far as new releases and launches, and it was actually really hard. I kept pulling things in, and I'm like, no, you gotta stop. So, forcefully stopped myself, and I do have like a collection kind of thing, and then a category kind of thing, so, I mean, there's that. There was a lot that came out this year that I was like, oh yes, I was so excited. My name is Kelly. I'm very highly caffeinated. My coffee is currently gone, and there's that. So, all right, so let's do this. First, before we get too far into the video, if you would hit the thumbs up button. Before we get too far into the video, if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button and make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any future fun and shenanigans, really, that we do over here on my channel. I'd really greatly appreciate this. I'm very nervous. I'm more nervous, I think, to do this than like my the tag video I did the other day. This is just kind of final. So anyways, I'm going to start with the number one no-brainer thing on top of my list, and then everything else is just a favorite. But the one thing that came out this year that I was like, this is mine. Anyways, that was really awful, but awkward, awful, whatever. But I mean, can you guess? Do you know what was like the number one like new released thing this year that I am like totally crazy about? I mean, this is like the background on my phone. I love this palette. This palette for me launched a crazy obsession of By All the Lorac. I had, I think, this one and then one other palette, maybe 2 other palettes of theirs, and I liked them. I really, really did. And when I got into this palette, I was like, that's it. I need all of them. I need every shade that I'm able to buy. And this is, it's very dirty. We are a well-loved palette right here. I love this. I still love this palette so much. This is just so pretty for the holidays right now. It's just this red, oh gosh, you know what? You seen it coming, right? You knew that it was coming. I'm crazy about this, but this isn't the only thing that was in the Diamond Luxe collection. They did come out with 6 cream shadows. Again, I'm a crazy person here. I did try one, really liked it. These are, what was my first one? I think it was Suede. Let me check. Yeah, it was Suede right here. This one was the one that really made me want the rest of them. There's a little bit of shimmer to this, and you can put this on your eyelid, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It doesn't, like, do any weird thing to my texture on my eyelids. I do have a problem with some cream shadows doing weird things. I look like, scales. Like, it looks like scales on my eyelids. This doesn't do that, but also why I ended up buying the rest of them. I can blend this up into my crease, and it's beautiful. And it stays all day. I don't have to wear an eye primer under it. Actually, I can use this as an eye primer. So they are expensive. They're, what are they? $22 a piece. But I really love them. I'm very happy I have all 6 of them. I do wear all 6 of them. I think Suede might be my favorite, which is the brown one right here. So, in case you were wondering. Anyways, okay, and then in absolutely no particular order, we're going to talk about the rest of it. Also, on a really big favorite. I haven't been using this in probably 2 months. This is my tan shade. Obviously, this does not match. I also didn't sleep on this. The day it launched, I was like, I have to try this. So I did order this the day that it launched, and I did a collab with my good friend Heather. I will leave her channel linked down below. She has oily skin, I have dry skin, so we thought doing a foundation would just be kind of fun because then our viewers would get the whole spectrum. If you have oily skin and you're like my viewer, you can go watch her channel and vice versa. Anyways, we did a collaboration on this. Oh, I don't think I've ever found a foundation that I love more than this. And I haven't bought my summer or my winter shade, but I really want to, and I haven't because I have foundation that I need to get through. Trying not to have too much, but I would be okay having just Dose of Colors foundation. I haven't got the concealer yet. Again, I'm trying to get through what I have for concealer so I don't have a ton of concealers. And I also want to mention too, I would be okay with this being my only foundation, and I would be okay if you took all of my other palettes, but you left me my Lorac. Leave me my Lorac shadows, leave me my Dose of Colors foundations, and we can all live in peace. I would be okay with that though. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is another eyeshadow palette. She was not my favorite this month just because I do have a different favorite, but I love this palette. This is very high up on my list, and like I said, Lorac is the only one I can tell you for sure was my number one when I thought of this video. Lorac was there. The Diamond Luxe collection, that was my number one. So I knew that was the only one that was going to be on the list. Everything else I really had to think about. Like, I pulled out everything that was new this year, and they played musical chairs. But this one did end up in my top 5 for the year. And I think the reason why I did include it is because it's very versatile. I can use it as a liner, which I did today. This black is just, it's beautiful. I love every row, every formula on here. You do have matte, sequin, metallic, and glitter. The glitters, you do have to use a glitter glue or you're going to get it all over your face. And then when you wash it off, you are going to get it all over your face. It is not eye safe, so user beware, I guess. But I love these. I know a lot of people ended up not liking the metallics because they were like, it's not metallic enough. It is the right metallic for me. It doesn't do any weird eye texture, anything. And that is why I wanted to include it, because next to Lorac, as long as she keeps this formula, Tati Beauty is going to be another one of those companies that I can absolutely buy and know what I'm getting, and there's not going to be like, I don't know about the formula on my eyes. Like, I know it's going to be good. There's many other brands out there where I'm like, it's hit or miss, or I got to be careful, or yeah, this did make my list for top 5 for the year. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is beauty related, not makeup. I mean, I guess it's body makeup. And this isn't, I don't know if this is new. I guess I should have looked that up really quick, but I'm hungry, so I'm trying to get through this video. This is a UK brand. This is Tanologist. This is the tanning water. No, this is the mousse. I also have the tanning water. I also have the tanning drops. See, I'm getting hiccups. I'm hungry. Does anybody else do that? They get the hiccups when they're hungry. Anyways, I want to mention this because I like to tan, and usually I just buy like the Jergens gradual tanning lotion, but like the Target brand of the Jergens tanning lotion, which is half the price, tans you just as well. Anyways, these were sold exclusively at Target, and I really like them. The mousse, I will say that you absolutely do have. I would suggest wearing a mitt or a glove. I just bought like the latex free gloves, kind of the purple. I think they're purple, blue, whatever. I don't know. And that's whatever my store had. That's what I bought. I do prefer to use the gloves when I use the mousse. With the tanning water, I don't. I just use my hands. And just make sure to wash your hands after, and make sure you kind of like scrub in between your fingers here, because it collects there, and then you have these weird V shapes. But the other thing they do have are serum drops. These I just add to my body lotion. I use these as a maintenance when using these two. Both of these I think would last me personally about 7-9 days, I think 10. I do have a video, I'll link up in the cards, as to tips and tricks as how to get your tan to last. And one of those is using a gradual tan in between as a lotion. And I would just use these as a gradual tan in between tanning episodes, situations, conditions. You know what I'm saying. Applications. There we go. Applications. But anyways, what I like about this brand is that none of it broke my skin out. It has no smell, which is surprisingly, it has no smell. It never turned me orange. I never got it to be streaky. I never had any problems with it at all. And I could use it on my face. Actually, this water, I would actually just spray my face with it. It's serious, like swear. I didn't always tan my face, but when I was tanning my face, I was just like a setting spray. Yeah. And like I would do the mousse all over my body, and then I would top it off with this. I really like it. I hope I know my Target, like they put it all on sale. So like this guy was like $13.98, and then like the next week it was like a $9.98, and I bought the rest of them because I like it. So I hope they come back with it, because I really, really did like this. And seriously, it doesn't have a smell. And when I was using like the mousse, and I'm using it with like the latex-free gloves, you know how it smells like rubber? And everybody's like, well, it has to have a smell. I was like, no, actually, if you smell my skin, it smells like rubber gloves. Because, you know, I really, really liked it. So that was one thing that, even though it was new for us here on stateside, new to us, I threw it in there because I really, really did like it. The last thing I'm going to talk about is this set right here. Actually, I have the powder. I have the powder as well. I did a video on this as well. A full review. I'll leave it up in the cards. It might be kind of cringy, you guys. I'm still new with the YouTube game, so it might be cringy, but it could be fun to watch. Like, funny, fun to watch. I was super shy. I am a super shy person in real life, but I mean, you wouldn't know because I'm a loudmouth and I giggle a lot. I love this. For drugstore, I think this might be my favorite concealer. I think it is. In many months, I can't distinguish whether I like this one or my NARS. My NARS is like more of the my tan shade, and I also have this in my tan shade. So a lot of times when I'm tanning, I can't pick between this and my NARS. I love this. I love this foundation too. It doesn't settle, it doesn't separate, it doesn't cling to anything on my face, and it wears fairly well throughout the warmer months. I can't say enough great things about this foundation. It's good. Is it as good as this? No, but I mean, I still really like this. I get more coverage with this one, and this, I have deep, deep smile lines, and it is a give-in that it's gonna settle, crease, crack, look kind of crappy, and like do some funky stuff, and my smile lines are very deep. It is what it is. This doesn't do that. I don't know. This is great, fantastic, almost, that's my favorite foundation ever, but I do really like this line right here, because I can set this concealer, or I can not set it. It wears the same. It's beautiful. It covers. And this foundation is really, really great. It's a little bit more on the lighter medium side, but it is definitely medium. And again, it wears absolutely beautiful, and I love it. I realized this year that I'm not really a fan of loose powder, but this one I am. This is as good as my Covergirl FX. And I would probably repurchase this one over the Covergirl FX because this goes on sale and I can use a coupon. Just saying. This is a really, really great powder if you have dry skin. Okay, so that is it for 2019 in my top 5. I narrowed it down to 5. That was good for me. Good for me. That was really hard. It took me hours. After I thought of it, it took me hours to make my list, sit down and indulge. But I want to know, what are your top 5 for the year? You don't have to do new releases, just what were your top 5 overall products that you tried for the year? Let's do that. That would be a fun video too. Dang. Well, anyways, let me know down in the comments. What is your top 5 for the 2019 beauty products? Let me know. And I will see everybody in the next video. Bye.